You guys had a lot of success throwing last time out, KJ, but Auburn has given up a lot of yards on the ground, 448 yards to Ole Miss last weekend. You guys think you can have some success? Obviously, you're second in the SEC in rushing.
Yes, I mean, as long as those guys, we had a great week of practice so far, just being on a balanced attack, throwing the ball and doing some RPO games. We know we're gonna try to run the ball on. They know we're trying to stop the run. So we're gonna try to balance it out, do a couple RPOs and stuff like that. But so far, we've just been practicing just a balanced attack on the offensive side of the ball.
How have you been throwing? You took a week off. I guess you didn't throw at all last week. How has it been? Does it just muscle memory come right back?
The first day kind of got back to me, like just being able to just throw again. Like my arm kind of got tightened up on me because I ain't been throwing. So but now just the rest and recovery, just my arm, just from me just throwing so much and being able to get that time off is truly helped me out. So just being able to come out there fresh and have fun and throw the ball around.
Thank you,
Tom.
Yeah. Hey, Isaiah, Tank Bigsby's run it pretty well against you guys in 2 games. Can you talk maybe about what you expect to see out of the Auburn offense on Saturday?
Yeah, we know it's going to be a tough physical game up front. We know they like to run the ball, and this game is going to be a real physical game. So we know they're going to try to establish the run against us. They got a dynamic backfield. They got a really mobile quarterback. They got Tank Bigsby and the other running back, 27. They real good guys, real good running backs. They're probably some of the best we've seen so far this year. So we know they're going to try to establish the run game. So we just got to be focused on being intent, being physical up front, playing on their side of the line of scrimmage.
And this is one of the teams that you guys have not beaten under Coach Pittman. In fact, in your entire career, Isaiah, y'all haven't beaten them. What's the motivation for you guys on going up against Auburn?
I think we take it like any other game. You know what I'm saying? We got to play everybody the same. But at the same time, we do know that we got a lot of guys on this team that, may not be here next year. And a lot of seniors, a lot of guys who have any eligibility left. So we just kind of been rallying around each other and knowing, this could be your last time to beat this team. And we've never done it before. So what better way to go out than to finally beat this team?
Yeah. And KJ, your thoughts on taking on Auburn, not having beaten those guys.
Like Isaiah said, just being able to rally around the guys that don't have any more years left to play, and then just to be able to do something that's never been done here before. So just being able to just create our own history and just go out and just play for each other, play for the state of Arkansas, and just to go out here and just play our brand of football.
Y'all's fans, it's not easy for them to forgive what happened in 2020 down there. Do the players just have to kind of erase those last 30 seconds of that game, or how do y'all deal with that? Something like that.
So we know what happened when we went down there. So everybody had that memory and it's still in the back of their head. So this week, it's more personal than anything. We're taking it as a challenge, more personal. Try not to lead the game into the refs' hands. So we just want to come out and dominate and play our brand of football.
Isaiah, your thoughts there?
Yeah, the same thing. If we play our game, we play our brand of football and do what we're supposed to do, then there's no question about it, no options about it. We got to – that was 2 years ago. We flushed what that is, but at the same time, we remember what we're trying to accomplish now, and we want a different outcome this year than that year. So we just got to ball out, play our game, and we're going to be good.
Coach?
Yeah, KJ, I know Warren Thompson may not have the season he's hoped for, but he's dealt with a little bit of an injury. I guess he had a discipline thing where he suspended the first half last game. How is he handling all this mentally? And do you think he's maybe in a good spot to finish the season strong?
I do think he's in a great spot to finish the season strong. And mentally, he's still been the same guy. Dealing with the issues that he's been dealing with, he's still been the same guy. He's still been coming in, talking, encouraging guys on the sideline. He's just still been a great teammate and a great leader for that receiver room. So, there's been no slack from Warren. He's came in since his issues. He's healthy now, so he's playing faster. He's learning the offense still. He's learning each and every day different ways on releasing and creating separation and stuff. So, he still came in. He's still been just Warren. He's been Warren. He's been himself. So, it's great just seeing him doing what he do.
And Isaiah, I'm curious from your perspective, being a defensive guy, what makes Arkansas's run game effective? Like, what's challenging about defending y'all's run game?
I just think them boys up front, they dogs. Like they physical, they love contact, and they go out there and they make their minds about what they're gonna do, and they're gonna do it. Like all spring and fall camp and all season lead up until then, it's a battle when you go against them because they're gonna give everything that they got. I think it's more of a mentality thing than a scheme thing. Like if you can have all the plays you want to run, but if the guys up front don't got the mindset to go run the ball, then it's not going to happen. So I commend them on how hard they work every day and the look that they give us.
Katie?
Hey, Isaiah, could you talk about Sam Bakke and his transition from wide receiver to defensive back and what you've seen from him?
Yeah, I think he's coming a long way. You know, obviously I don't know everything about technique and everything that goes on in the back end, but I remember when he told me he's coming to the dark side. You know, he's coming to the defensive side, and it's been a pleasure having him in the room. You stand on the sideline when he's out in practice, you see him making plays and he's flying around, being around the ball. It's enjoyable to see, you know, somebody come over to our side of the ball and embrace the culture that we have over here and embrace who we are as a defense.
Thank you.
Bob?
Hey guys, hey KJ, you know that play you made against BYU where you broke 3, 4, 5, however many tackles it was, you rightfully get a lot of praise for that. But Trey, you know, worked his way open. You were able to find him for a nice gain. What do you remember about Trey doing on that play, and just what have you thought about his season?
He's in the room right now, and that's why I'm laughing. But
I thought it was a big question.
I mean, we always work quarterback. I mean, anytime the quarterback break the pocket, I mean, the first place to look is sideline. I mean, Trey was wide open, so he got quarterback friendly with me, and I just want to be able to give him a good ball, and the rest was history. I mean, he made a play. I mean, he's athletic. I mean, all I had to do was just make sure I gave him the ball, and he just handled the rest. So being able to just know football, great football IQ, just being able to get quarterback friendly when I broke outside the pocket. So.
And what do you thought about his season? And you guys obviously have kept building rapport, you know, playing together now for a while. Just what do you thought about his season and the rapport you guys have now?
I mean, just Trey. I mean, he's very smart, very talented. I mean, he has a great football IQ. He knows the game. He studies the game. I mean, he's a student of the game. So anytime, and he transition from receiver to tight end and just embraced each and every moment of it. So just being able to have a guy like that embraces each and every practice, embraces us as teammates, and also to be a leader in that tight end room. It just shows just volume and just the value that he has to this team and the things that he can do, and just, I mean, he has a high ceiling.
And for both guys, I don't think we've had a chance to ask you about the open date. How beneficial was that for y'all physically, mentally, just getting that break?
It was great just being able to just have some time off and just be able to rest my body and just recover and actually take a whole week off and to just not be able to just hit and focus on contact and everything. So just being able to just lay back and actually relax and just get our bodies and minds right and prep for a big game.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. You know, this coaching staff, they made a big emphasis on taking care of our bodies. And so, you know, we got some work in, but we also took care of our bodies and, you know, just having some days off to reset physically as well as mentally. You know, like as the season gets longer, you know, you can kind of get down mentally, but just being able to have those couple of days off to reset, and, you know, refocus and go over what you need to do better, what you want to be better for the rest of the season. I think it's going to be really good for us.
Isaiah, I know you obviously play defense, but you've been Knox's teammate for a while. Just what have you thought about his season, how he's helping the offense out?
I think he's helping us tremendously. You know, it's been a pleasure seeing him come in here and how much he's grown, you know, and transitioning from receiver to tight end and what he's been able to do with that. And the success that our offense has been having with him in that position, I think is great. And I'm all for it. I'm rooting for him.
Thanks.
Scotty, close us out.
Yeah, just for both of you guys, I know you talked about the offensive line a little earlier, but specifically, I think Bo Lemmer, according to some of the numbers you can find, I think on PFF, is having maybe the best year of his career. He's just, what are y'all's impressions of him and just what makes him the successful lineman that he is?
Just a real humble guy. I mean, he don't speak much, but I mean, he let his play do the talking. So just being able to have a guy like Bo, I mean, just he's also one of them guys that have a great football IQ and just love to take each and every game as a challenge of what he can do better and how he can help this team become successful in running the ball, pass protection. So just being able to have a guy like Bo and how humble he is, I mean, it's truly tremendous and amazing to watch him just work.
Yeah, I agree. You know, going against him every day, you know you're going to get a good look. You know you're going to have to compete to win. You know, there's never a time where I'm over on that side and I'm just like, okay, you know, it's easy, you know, and you got to come in and work every day. And so to see how we've been practicing and going against each other for this whole year and last year and stuff, it's great to see him having success on the field.
And then for both of you, again, just what's impressed y'all or stood out to you guys most about Rocket season so far? Just, I guess, been running at a pretty consistent clip so far.
His maturity. I mean, he's matured in ways that I didn't think that he can be able to mature just from his freshman year to now. I mean, he's matured in tremendous ways, being able to just come in, keep just that dog mentality, just keep working hard. And now his opportunity, I mean, he's taking advantage of his opportunity right now and he's having fun with it. And shouts out to Rocket. So
Yeah, I'll agree too. You know, part of that maturity is, you know, growing as a football player as well. You know, when he's on the field and defense on the sideline and you look up because the crowd's cheering, you see him running, you know, it's good to see him making those plays and growing as a player and becoming more of a veteran role on his team.
All right, Isaiah.